Hello, Pinkbike. It's me, Dario. We're here in Leger, France. I have not slept in many days. In lieu of our standard pits coverage, we are instead talking to some privateers about why they've chosen the certain parts they're running on their bikes that aren't sponsor driven, how they got free tires that they might have found behind someone's tent, and where they could maybe get some more. You know, these are the people who are like kind of just fighting to stick it out every weekend and making sure that their bike stays together. So it's pretty cool to see how they run their programs and what they've ended up riding. All right, we're here with Farid. We have the most privateer bike of the day so far. You want to just walk us through what you're running with here?
Yeah, so I got the bike last year, September, when I was in Europe. And I basically just spec'd it to everything I liked, if I can put it that sense. So I'm running a carbon wheel in the rear, a E13 wheel. Just like it, it's quite stiff, it's supportive, and it's not that hard on your wallet because it's strong. And then I'm running Max's size because that's what's available, South Africa. The front I'm running an alloy wheel because it doesn't break. Fox suspension because it's good. Shimano brakes, XTs. I don't like the feel of the XTRs.
What's different about them, the feel-wise?
I don't know. I feel like I love the on and off feel about the Shimano brakes, but I feel the XTRs are like too much on and off.
Okay.
And this one also has a little bit of play in them. And then running the SRAM XO derailleur and a GX shifter because I don't know, I like the cheaper feel of the shifter. I'll put it that way. Yeah, and then these Swiss hubs, Shimano Saint cranks, pedals, XO crank because the carbon one's like quite sound. Galfa brake.
You got different pads front and rear, it looks like.
I do, yes. So the reason for that is basically I got these pads in South Africa.
Okay.
And I got these pads, yeah.
Sick.
And I actually like the feel of those.
Oh, so you're going to try to just stock up while you're here then? Buy a
Yeah,
bunch of
most
those.
of all, yeah. But I don't like the feel of those in the front. I don't know why.
Are you racing on that tire?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not.
I mean, you could. That would be impressive.
I don't think it's going to be possible.
It's pretty roached, yeah.
And then, yeah, basically that Ride Alpha, stem, rainfall fat bar,
Sick.
ODI number plate.
Did you add like some sort of like aluminum tube to your
Yes.
frame?
So yeah, normally just because this is like a quite big bike and it's too small for me.
Okay.
The cables rub on this,
Okay.
and then my mechanic, the guy that helps me out a bit in South Africa, just put a bigger tube here and down there. If you look,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool,
and
man.
the wings that was originally here protecting this
Uh-huh.
and this, I took that off because I don't really think there's
It's not
a
doing
need to it.
anything
Yeah.
for you. Okay. Sick.
Yeah, other than that, it's like different valves as well.
Yeah.
Quite a sick wrap from Armor Ride.
Yeah, dude.
Brand that supports me in South Africa.
Sick.
Yeah,
What size is this?
this is an extra large, but
Okay.
it's too small.
Yeah, you're a tall dude.
Yeah, I would love to get a worked headset, but can't find it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
If anyone can get a Works headset for this guy, he deserves it.
that would be really awesome. I'm not
Yeah.
even gonna lie. That would save my life quite a lot. I actually built that wheel up by myself.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Was it do you have experience building wheels, or was that like your first go at it?
No, I'm quite a heavy rider. And so from young, my dad was like, "I'm not gonna pay for wheel building."
You're gonna learn how to build wheels. All right.
I basically learned the hard way how to build wheels.
Sick, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite an interesting
No, I love that.
racing one now.
Dude, perfect.
It's my first World Cup because
This is your first World Cup.
I'm 17.
Oh, dude, congrats. That's sick.
I'm here on my own. Traveled here all the way from Cape Town.
Whoa, dude.
I was on a V10 before this.
Okay.
And I liked the planted feel of it. But
Yeah.
I felt it was missing when it like started to get fun.
Okay, sure.
And this bike just
More
I don't
fun
know,
for you?
It's just like I absolutely love this bike.
Sick,
It's
dude.
awesome. I just can't stop having fun on it. It's like we want to go fast, it goes fast. We want to corner it, corners. You wanna
Sick.
throw up for the boys. Like, you can do it.
Sick.
Now all of the parts on it, I just love it. If I could spec it again, I would probably spec it the same.
All right, good deal.
Privateeriest privateer bike out there.
Sick. You might win our Privateeriest Privateer of the Day award. We'll see. We're here with Tyler from San Diego, California. He's here racing the entire season on this Supreme. And you want to walk us through your setup?
Yeah, it's a extra large Common Sol Supreme V5. RockShox suspension, Maxxis tires, and then these grips are pretty interesting, rev grips. I've been running them for a really long time. Have like some suspension in them,
Yeah.
and then keeps the hands going on all the really rough World Cup tracks.
Are you a Maxxis test pilot? I noticed you're running the.
Yeah. I'm sponsored by Maxxis. That's
Sick.
like a huge help.
Good
Getting
deal.
tires.
So are they
racing
like a
here.
main sponsor for you then?
Yeah, one of them, and then Common Sol helps me out as well. And then they have this like pit space for the privateer athletes, which is a big help racing
Yeah,
as a
for sure.
privateer.
Yeah. Cool. Let's see, drivetrain, you're running the SRAM stuff. See, you're the first person we've seen today running RockShox suspension, which is kind of surprising. But are they a sponsor at all, or is it just
Nope,
did you buy
just
that stuff?
a better deal on it,
Okay.
and then easy to service myself.
Cool.
They're here at all the races to help.
For sure.
Fully closed. I've done a lot of work with Fluid Focus. It's a tuner in California.
Cool.
Very heavily damped setup.
Are you changing from stock at all, or is it just
Yeah.
running more? Okay.
Yeah, so it's fork and shock are both stiffer than stock. That's been a huge help, especially me, heavier rider. I'm like almost 200 pounds.
Okay.
So it's been a game changer for this year.
Sure. Cool. Then like TRP brakes. You've got some kind of interesting factor to Santa Cruz wheels. Did you build those?
Yeah. So Factor helps me with hubs, and then wheels, I'm on my own, and it made the most sense for me to buy reserves because the warranty,
Right. Solid.
simple, reliable, as reliable as you can get, I think.
Cool, man. Yeah, I mean the warranty is a pretty damn good reason to buy anything.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, cush core in the rear, always just to not break things
Solid,
as much
yeah.
as possible, you know.
Are you doing all your own mechanic work?
I'll do most of it, but Common Sol, like I said, they have the pit
Yep.
for the privateer athletes, so they have a mechanic in there that's a huge help. Obviously, they can't do everything because there's a lot of privateers running Common
Sure.
Sols.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Sick. We're here. Jamie Edmondson. Got a beautiful bright red V10, which you got a deal on, right? And
Yeah.
we've got some Hope kit that they gave you. And the rest of it is all you. What is your favorite non-sponsored part on this bike?
Favorite
If you have to choose a part.
non-sponsored part, probably the SRAM derailleur. That thing,
Right.
I sort of had the choice to run it, and I had a few left over from when I was supported by them, so that was the obvious choice. But they're just so reliable.
Cool.
Kind of
It's withstood the test of time.
yeah, you don't have to think too hard about it.
Sick.
It keeps going.
Good deal. With the Santa Cruz wheels part of the
Yeah, so I
Frame
got
deal?
them from Santa Cruz.
sick.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then got some support with the tires and a few other little bits, but
Yeah. You mentioned that you don't have a suspension sponsor. Why did you choose Fox? Or was it, again, stuff you had left over from an older bike?
partly what I had left over, they're like it would have. Oh, I think it would always be between Fox and RockShox if you were doing it yourself because it's the support's good at the races. It's pretty easy to get a good base setting, and this frame they sort of set it up with a Fox shock, so that was nice, and it's what I had left as well with the forks, so that's been good.
So they do service for you at all the major rounds?
Most of the time, I'm pretty cheeky at asking them if they'll do it, and they've been really good to me. So you can't. I wouldn't want to rely on them. It's kind of they've got so much on their plate already. So Steve Peake came out with some grips, and I texted him, and I was like, "These look really sweet. Could I get some?" And he's yeah. So next day delivery, hooked me up.
Sick.
So no, they've been good. I've just ridden them like 4 days now, and they tick all the boxes. So they've been good. PD's grips, shout out.
Speaking of grip, you're running the old Grip 2 damper on your fork. Is that the kind of thing that, like, does that bother you? You're like, damn, there's this new thing out. I got to get the new thing. Or are you, like, not too fussed about that?
I would like to get the new thing. I think if it was slightly cheaper, I'd have maybe bought one. But at the same time, it meant I didn't have to set up a whole new damper pretty late into the year.
Yeah.
Kind of knew what I was doing with it, and it's been okay so far. I think the Grip 2, the X2 that is, the X2 doesn't seem like a massive change, so I wasn't sort of stressed about that. It doesn't feel like a huge disadvantage, but
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're running the O chain. The drivetrain's all your bits and bobs. Is that, like, a must-have part for you?
I wouldn't say must have. I did the first race without the O chain, and then a lot of people have been running them on this bike, especially, and I was keen to try it, and kind of, it's not worse anywhere, and it's better in a couple spots, so I kind of kept it on. It wasn't you could race without it. If It's not a deal breaker on this bike, especially. It's pretty good for the kickback, but it's that 1% nicer in a few spots. Means it's worth running it for now.
I mean, the way you put that, it's like if it's not worse anywhere and it's occasionally better, that's a pretty
exactly.
good reason to run
There's
it.
no big disadvantage of running it. I thought I'd notice it way more when you go to pedal and like out of turns, no difference.
Sure.
So
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
been
it's
nice.
like a couple
Yeah.
degrees. You're just pushing through that. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Here with Thomas, a Canadian residing in Switzerland. We got a Supreme with a whole host of, let's say, privateery parts. This thing is dialed. Stoked. Can you walk me through your build a little bit?
All right, well, this is a Commencal Supreme V5 frame, Fox suspension. I've got mixed match wheels. I've broken a couple rears this year, but not ponchos yet. I've gone through Mavics and DTs, but these have seemed to be holding up for me. I'm also on some Hayes brakes. These are new for me this year, and I really like them. They're pretty powerful and
Sick. Are they a sponsor of yours or?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
The Swiss distributor of Hayes.
Oh, okay. I admittedly have never heard of Poncho wheels. I like the Poncho Rage though. It's a great name.
Yeah, I like them too. They look sick and they feel pretty good.
Yeah.
They've hold up. They're pretty solid. I
Sick.
haven't had it at the front because that's just how I run it.
It hasn't broken yet.
Exactly. This one hasn't broken yet. I have a reserve one in case I break the front one, but for now, I'm running on that. I've got Michelin tires, Cushcore front and back.
Cool. Is Michelin a sponsor or just
No,
tires you bought?
Tires I bought.
Cool,
That's
man.
what I can get the best deal on.
Good deal. And then like saddle, like the Berg Tech stuff. Do you just
Oh,
buy that as well?
I just buy that. I think it looks sick. And their jump saddle, I dabbled
Yeah.
in a few tricks.
nice.
And
Dude.
landing on the saddle, nice soft one. Pretty
Yeah,
good.
it looks good too. I don't know. I like the way a downhill bike looks with the dirt jump saddle.
Yeah, for sure. I like that as well. And then, yeah,
Sick. And is Fox a sponsor or is that just what you
that's what I got.
ended up on?
Yeah, when
Okay.
Commencal gave me the deal on the bike, I just took Fox suspension because that's
Cool.
what I've been running for the past couple of years, and I really like it.
Cool. And do you do your own mechanic work?
Pretty much, yeah. I have
Cool.
a shop in Geneva where I live that fixes my bike up before the races, but here at the race, I'm just doing my own stuff. And if I have something I really can't deal with, I go see race support, but I'm
Okay.
pretty much on my own with my dad.
Good deal. And are you doing the full calendar?
No, I've just been able to do Val d'Isole in this one.
Okay.
I dislocated my elbow in Val d'Isole, so it wasn't in practice Friday morning. It just went down, had a huge...
Oh, sorry, man.
Hopefully this weekend I'll go better.
Okay. Is it feeling okay?
Yeah, no, it's feeling
Okay.
good. I was able to race Swiss Nationals 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
I was really lucky with how it went. Just popped in and out, and there you go. That was it.
All right. Suspension service, Fox is helping out occasionally, or is it all just you guys?
It's my shop in Geneva. He does it for
Okay,
me.
cool.
He sets it up.
Do you have any like little parts that have lasted a crazy long? You mentioned the wheel, but like bits and bobs that have lasted a long time.
I've had them on 3 bikes yet already.
All right.
Haven't bent them. There are a few scratches on there, but no, these are definitely my favorite bars. I've
Dude.
gone through 2 pairs of them, but these ones have been going solid.
Sick, dude. Do you ride out here quite a bit because you're in Geneva?
Yeah, for sure. I have rent the chalet pretty much a year long, and I've just ride plenty every day, basically.
Sick, dude. Thanks for doing it. Good luck.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. All right. We are here with Peter, another South African privateer on a completely homebrew setup. We'd love to see it. Can you walk us through your setup a little bit?
Yeah, so this is my 2021 Specialized Demo race. Pretty much bought the bike with everything that's on it now. Just obviously new tires and all that and the rims. But it's quite dead stock, to be honest with you. It's been through quite a few crashes. Broken pretty much everything, yeah. Dialed. Yeah. So it's just a standard frame, owner suspension. Pumped up very, very hard. And then not too
Get the
fresh
Roche
tires.
tire in the back. Yeah.
I'll do tires tomorrow, don't worry. And then, yeah, Magura brakes,
Sick. We're running some huge rotors on these things.
220s. You know.
220s.
I had to stop somehow.
There we
So-
go. Are you doing multiple races or is Leger the only one for you?
Leger and then hopefully Worlds later.
Okay, cool.
Later this year, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah. Anything else?
I mean, yeah, there's always more. I don't know. Are you like, do you get any sort of suspension help from Olin's with like
No,
setup?
I tried earlier. That didn't work. So, no.
They just turned you away.
Yep.
Are you like scoping out behind pits for
I'm
free
baking-
tires?
I'm baking everywhere I can. But Winter Masters gave me brand new Continentals. So,
Oh, good deal.
yeah.
Great job, Win. Shout out. Yeah,
Yeah.
sick. So you wait, so you'll run like completely different tires for the race.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, yes.
Solid. Why'd you choose the demo?
I don't know. It was just the right choice at the right time. It's been a year and a half though. You need a new bike at some point. But yeah, it was just there. Had the money for it. It was just needed a new bike.
All right.
So yeah.
Have you done like bearings and stuff? Are you keeping the frame up?
Yeah. All the bearings have been replaced. Wheel bearings are almost clapped, but still have a few rides in them.
They're like just at the point of running really fast before they start to knock a little bit.
Yeah,
Nice. Yeah.
So body brackets not looking good.
All right.
But, yeah.
Just don't pedal too much.
No need. So yeah.
Sick.
So
Is this
excited.
your first World Cup?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can't
Wow.
wait.
There you have it.
Sweet.
Sick, dude. Thanks.
Thank you.
We're here with yet another South African privateer. We got Rory on another Commensal with Olin suspension. Can you walk us through your bike a little bit?
Yeah, basically we've got a Commensal V5, which is I've been on it for 2 years now. Can't complain. Olin suspension, reserve wheels, Hayes Dominion brakes. Yeah, can't complain. It's pretty race ready.
Sick. But it looks like you've got some little parts here and there that you're just carrying over season to season. There's quite a bit of wear on those cranks. Saw you rocking some transition bars, best grips in the game. Cool. Do you have like, I don't know, favorite parts on the bike, things that are really standing out?
The V5 frame has been pretty phenomenal. I've got to say I hopped onto these reserve wheels this year and I haven't broken very many. They've been pretty bomb-proof.
Cool.
The Hayes brakes have been new this year. They've been bomb-proof.
Sick.
And yeah, all good so far.
And you're doing the full season?
Yeah, we'll do the full season. Maybe not MSA. Big
Okay.
trip over there.
Yeah, it's a long one.
Yeah.
Sick, dude. Thank you.
Sweet, no worries.
Appreciate
Thank
it. Yeah, we got a pretty interesting bike here. A lot of cool, maybe not as commonly seen parts on the bike. Can you tell me, like, some of your favorite things that you've chosen and why?
I think it's the all-in suspensions.
Okay.
It is the greatest suspension I've ever rode.
Okay.
And also the Commensal frame.
Mhm.
It works very well and it's fast.
Cool. You seem to run a lot of Hope parts. Do they support you, or is it just a personal preference?
They support me and it's a personal preference. So it works really well.
I see you're running some first ride tires. Were those ones that Schwalbe gave to you, or was that kind of a found behind the truck sort of situation?
No, I found.
You found them?
Yeah.
Sick. Do you know what's different about them?
There is more comfy. I
Oh,
don't know.
squishy grip?
Squishy, yeah.
Okay.
It's squishy.
Yeah.
And there is a better grip.
Okay. So when these wear out, you're just gonna have to find a new set behind a different van somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, glad to see you guys out here doing it. It's sick. You've got a great little pit.